We've been working from home for a while now. We don't know, is it productive? Is it not? Well, we finally have the data and we're going to be able to tell you the truth about remote work. I don't know about you, but very often when working from home, I find it difficult to get motivated, to get out of bed and excited for the day ahead of me. And I feel like a lot of people have. But here's the truth. You're not the problem. It's not that remote work is bad per se, but it's the fact that we're not used to it and the system isn't built for it. So today we're going to talk about why remote work is good in some respects and why it sucks in others, and what we can do about it. Remote work has brought about a lot of good things. For example, a lot of people have decided that they want to keep working like they are now. This has led to people being more happy with their life, more work-life balance, less time commuting, which, let's be honest, is a soul-sapping experience of sitting in traffic. So you get to just cut that out altogether. On top of that, when you are in the zone, you can get so much done. A lot of studies have found that people who are working from home are actually more productive than their office-dwelling counterparts. When you're at home, you just sit down and do the task at hand. There are tons of positive elements of working remotely, but, and it's a big but, there are a lot of negatives. For one, people are finding that their work life is encroaching on their personal life, and they find it more difficult to draw that border between work time and personal time. Remote employees are saying that loneliness is one of their biggest challenges when working from home, especially in times of pandemic. And the majority of employees have reported being discouraged when working from home. And on top of it all, managers are freaking out because they don't know if their employees are actually working. Here's where the truth comes in. A manager can't keep tabs of what their employee is doing all day, and honestly, they shouldn't have to. It's counterproductive and a total invasion of privacy that expresses a low level of trust and generally doesn't make for a good colleague vibe. But it's not their fault. This has been the system since the Industrial Revolution. So what can be done? Well, we have to shift our work values from time put in to actual stuff accomplished. And how can we do that? Well, if you're an employee in an organization, you might feel like you don't have the power to make these kinds of shifts. But there are things that you can do to slowly train the people around you, even your managers and higher ups. So what I would suggest is taking leadership and taking the initiative in outlining at the beginning of the week, for example, the tasks that you want to accomplish for that week. And by the end of that week, inform your managers of the fact that you've completed those tasks, and do that continuously. That way, your managers can learn to trust you to get the stuff done rather than having to trust that you're just putting in the necessary time. By doing this continuously, as well as with your colleagues, then you're able to change that office culture and shift it towards the accomplishment-focused office culture, which is really what we're going for here. If you're a manager, then even better. You're the decision maker here, so you can implement that same kind of system about having your employees and your teammates, having them outline what they want to do for the week and then talk about it at the end of the week and see if they're able to complete that. It's not about the time put in or sitting at the desk, it's about having actual accomplishments at the end of the day for it. And quick interruption, I do want to mention that this video is brought to you by DeskTime, and DeskTime is a tool that can help you track work done for specific projects as well as the tasks within those projects that can help your organization move towards a more task-oriented culture in a more smooth, seamless transition. This benefits everyone. It benefits the business. We're actually getting stuff done, which means that the business can grow and develop and thrive. It's great for the employees because then they know that there's a reason for them being at work. And once those tasks are done, there's no reason that they shouldn't be able to end the workday for that day when they are completed. And on top of that, it's great for the managers because they can then trust their employees to be doing the work, and rather than having to try and check in and wonder if stuff is getting done or not. So it's a win-win, really. Flexible hours are possible because you don't have to have that set area or that set time frame that you have to be working in. And tools like DeskTime can help with having those flexible hours and letting your team around you see when you are actually at work. And it definitely alleviates that if that's the issue. So when it comes down to it, everyone can take that first step towards shifting that culture from hours to accomplishments. You just have to start. And the next time you get down about your own motivation under lockdown, remember, it's not your fault, it's the system's. And that is the truth about remote work. If you like these honest takes, make sure to subscribe. We've got more videos coming up for you. See you next time.